Nikki here at Gallery 78 with Andrew Henderson on the day of his opening for his exhibition Under Glass, which will be on exhibit from March 23rd today until April 15th. So, Andrew, we've had you as an artist here at the gallery for quite a few years, and many people will recognize you for your classic mason jars with objects inside. Would you tell us about that subject matter?
I guess it kind of started with the mason jar itself was something that was kind of from around home, which a lot of the objects that I have, that I've done pictures of, are things that relate to childhood to some extent, and to kind of to my home in Oromocto, my family there. Anyways, the mason jar itself, at first I did a couple of images that had jam in it, which normally is what we kind of find in a mason jar. But as I kind of started to do those, I started to think, well, we use these around for all kinds of things. You see all kinds of things stuffed in mason jars. We put coins in them, and we put other things. So I thought, it's as an object to preserve things, it was an interesting idea. And what other kinds of things could you put in this jar that you might preserve? So I've preserved, things that were special to me from my past. Sometimes the objects are kind of mundane, but sometimes they have a deeper meaning. And so those are the kinds of things that I've done with mason jar. It continues to kind of fascinate me, and I'm interested in kind of continuing to see if it still has possibilities, I think.
It is, yes. And so there are some included in this show. We have some lovely tulips in mason jars, which are perfect for this time of year. We want to bring spring in. And then tell me about the other pieces. So, under glass. Yeah.
So, under glass. So, from the mason jar idea, again, kind of preserving things in glass. I love the way that glass reflects, and you can kind of see through it sometimes, and then things bounce back off of it. Also, kind of from home, things that have kind of been passed on down. We have all this collection of teacups. My mother was from Ireland, and she loved her tea. Every afternoon she would have her tea. And so we've gotten a bunch of these cups, and my wife actually has kind of inherited a big collection of them from her family as well. So they've just been in the cupboard, and I was kind of thinking, what could I kind of expand this idea of collections and things in them. So using the teacups as kind of a place to put things too that you wouldn't normally find in them. And these ones we have collections of marbles and things like that made out of glass, so you get that nice reflection coming from them again. And they also kind of fit in with this. I was thinking of spring as well with the tulips in the show. One of the great things of my childhood was when spring came along, you got that nice big bag of shiny marbles, and you could take out and play. So it was another kind of symbol of spring to me. So that kind of is where that came from too.
Lovely. Well, thank you for speaking with us today.
Thank you. Thank you.